They threw you into the fire thinking you would scream. They surrounded you with shadows, expecting tears, collapse, a public unraveling. They whispered your name like a curse, waited for you to beg, to plead, to lash out, because that's what they needed to see. But what they got was your silence, cold, hard, unshakable. And that silence, it shook them more than any scream ever could. Hook, scene setting. They wanted blood. They wanted noise. They wanted proof that they still owned a piece of your soul. They wanted you to crack under pressure, to lose control, to show them that their betrayal still had power over you. They leaned in close, watching every move, every breath, waiting for the moment you'd finally snap. But you didn't. You stood there, still, like a storm refusing to announce itself. And in that moment, something shifted. Because silence, when chosen, is not weakness. Silence is a weapon. Expectation versus reality. They expected chaos. They expected you to chase answers that would never heal you. They expected you to argue your worth, to defend your pain, to prove your innocence to people who never cared about the truth. They expected you to be desperate for closure, desperate for validation, desperate for them. But reality had other plans. You survived nights they never saw. You endured storms you never spoke about. You learned to breathe through heartbreak while they mistook your quiet for defeat. They thought silence meant surrender. What they didn't understand was that your silence was strategic. It wasn't empty. It was full of understanding. Transformation. Phase 1. You didn't become strong overnight. Strength wasn't handed to you. It was carved into you. It came from sitting alone with your thoughts when the world felt hostile, from staring into the mirror and barely recognizing yourself, from realizing that the person you were couldn't survive what was coming. So you evolved. You stopped explaining yourself, stopped chasing apologies that would never be sincere, stopped needing people who thrived on misunderstanding you. You learned that pain, when processed, becomes power, that loneliness, when embraced, becomes clarity, that silence, when mastered, becomes dominance. You were forged in moments where nobody clapped, nobody checked in, nobody cared. And yet, you kept going. You walked through fire with no audience, through betrayal with no witnesses, through heartbreak with no savior. And in that fire, something ancient woke up inside you, a quiet strength, a grounded presence, a knowing. You didn't need revenge. You didn't need explanations. You needed peace, conflict reaction, antagonist shock. That's when they noticed, not because you said anything, but because you stopped reacting. Your absence from their chaos confused them. Your calm unsettled them. Your indifference felt like rejection. They kept checking, watching, waiting. Why aren't they angry? Why aren't they begging? Why aren't they fighting back? Did they really think you'd stay broken forever? They mistook your silence for weakness until they felt its weight, because silence forces reflection, and reflection terrifies those who avoid accountability. Transformation. Phase 2, mini climax. 1. You became untouchable not by building walls, but by mastering boundaries. You stopped letting people rent space in your head for free, stopped allowing disrespect to disguise itself as familiarity, stopped shrinking to make others comfortable. You rose quietly, like a mountain forming beneath the surface, like a crown being forged in the dark. They tried to provoke you, tried to pull you back into old cycles, tried to remind you of who you used to be. But that version of you no longer exists. Your silence became a mirror, and when they looked into it, they didn't like what they saw, because while you were healing, they were repeating. While you were growing, they were stagnating. While you were becoming whole, they were still chasing control. And nothing scares manipulators more than someone they can no longer manipulate. Mini climax 2. You didn't win by destroying them. You won by outgrowing them, by choosing peace over pride, wisdom over ego, stillness over chaos. You became fluent in restraint, dangerous in your calm, powerful in your composure. Your silence spoke volumes they could never translate, and suddenly they were the ones unsettled. Mini climax. 3. You started walking differently, standing differently, seeing differently, not because you needed to prove anything, but because you knew something. You knew your worth doesn't need witnesses. Your growth doesn't need applause. Your power doesn't need permission. They watched you from a distance now, trying to decode your energy, trying to figure out when they lost access to you. They didn't lose you all at once. They lost you the moment you chose yourself. Empowerment climax. Now look at you, calm where you once were chaotic, focused where you once were lost, unmoved where you once were reactive. You don't explain, you don't defend, you don't chase. You understand now. The loudest statement you can make is living well and saying nothing. They wanted you to beg. You didn't. They wanted you to lash out. You didn't. They wanted proof they still mattered. And all they got was your silence. Resolution, emotional takeaway. Silence isn't absence. It's presence mastered. It's the sound of someone who knows who they are and refuses to waste energy on those who never did. You didn't lose your voice. You refined it. And when you do speak, it will shake mountains. Until then, let them wonder. Let them assume. Let them regret. You are no longer available for chaos. You are at peace. They still replay the moment in their heads. The moment they realized you were gone, not physically, but emotionally unreachable. You see, your silence didn't just end conversations. It ended illusions. They expected a reaction because reactions kept them powerful. They expected anger because anger kept you connected. They expected pain because pain meant access. But you gave them nothing, and nothing is terrifying to those who survive on control. You learned that closure is not something they give you. It's something you take the moment you stop asking questions you already know the answers to. You stopped checking who was watching, stopped explaining why you changed, stopped proving you were hurt. Because healed people don't announce their healing, they move differently. Now your presence is heavier than your words ever were. Now your absence speaks louder than your cries ever did. They feel it when your name comes up. They feel it when they realize they no longer have a version of you they can reach. And that's the truth they'll carry in silence. You didn't become cold. You became clear, and clarity is something they will never recover from. Calm where you once were chaotic, focused where you once were lost, unmoved where you once were reactive. You don't explain, you don't defend, you don't chase. You understand now. The loudest statement you can make is living well and saying nothing. They wanted you to beg. You didn't. They wanted you to lash out. You didn't. They wanted proof they still mattered, and all they got was your silence. Resolution, emotional takeaway. Silence isn't absence, it's presence mastered. It's the sound of someone who knows who they are and refuses to waste energy on those who never did. You didn't lose your voice, you refined it, and when you do speak, it will shake mountains. Until then, let them wonder, let them assume, let them regret. You are no longer available for chaos. You are at peace.